This is a support video for the third year in National 4 Analogue Electronics work booklet, and this time we're looking at task 5, where we're introducing the idea of having two switches in series, and we're introducing another component which is labelled C in our diagram. So the component C we'll introduce in a little moment. It's an output device, but we've also got two input devices in this circuit, switch A and switch B, and this time the two switches are connected in series. In other words, one after the other, they form part of the loop of the circuit, which means that currently this toggle switch is open and that toggle switch is open, so there's no current able to flow through this circuit. Part 1 of the task is asking us what would happen if we only close switch A, and so I've closed it there. This part of the circuit is now complete because the switch is closed, but nothing's happening because switch B is offering us another break in the circuit. Similarly, if we only close switch B, which is what part 2 is asking us to do, then there's still a break, but this time the break's at switch A, so again no current can flow through this circuit, so the output isn't going to do anything. However, if I was to close switch A as well as switch B, then we can see that we're getting something happening at the output. Now the output, component C, is a motor, and in Yenka, if you were to build a circuit, if you were to be in the electronic components folder, again the motor's an output and it's a mechanical output. So if we go into the mechanical folder, there's a couple of different motors, but essentially they're both the same thing, and when we drag them out into our workspace they look like that. And so the symbol for a motor is simply a circle with a capital letter M in it. The function of a motor, or the purpose of a motor, is to convert electrical input energy going into the motor into kinetic energy, a movement. And again, that makes sense because we all know that if there's power supplied to a motor, that it will make something turn or rotate. And if we close both the switches, then we can see the rotation in the simulation along with a little arrow to show us that currently the motor is rotating in a clockwise motion.